A father was working his shift as a bus driver when a homeless woman slowly stepped onto the bus, rain dripping from her clothes. She hesitated near the door and spoke softly. "Excuse me, sir, I don't have the $2.60 for a ticket. I only have homemade cookies. I'm sorry for the trouble. I'll get off and walk in the rain." She turned to leave, but the driver called out gently, "Wait. Come back, take a seat." The bus continued on its route. Later that day, just as the driver was finishing his shift, his manager called him into the office and played a video from the security cameras. "This is the 5th time you didn't charge a passenger." She shouted angrily, "You're fired sign here." The father lowered his head and walked home, carrying a small box full of cookies. His stepdaughter ran toward him excitedly, while his new wife barely looked up from her phone. "What is it, Dad?" The girl asked homemade cookies from a kind woman. He replied. The daughter took one bite and her eyes lit up. "These are amazing." The wife glanced over her face, twisting in disgust because of those cheap homeless cookies. "You got fired," she mocked Honey. "Throw that trash out of our house." Later, while the wife was preparing lunch, she suddenly froze. The smell of the cookies awakened memories from her childhood and someone she once knew. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. The stepdaughter rushed to the door. It was the homeless woman from the bus. Her clothes were dirty and she was begging for food. The stepdaughter winked at her, rushed into the kitchen, and secretly took a piece of chicken. "God bless you, my child," the woman said warmly. "You have a kind heart." She left quietly, just as the family was about to sit down for lunch. The wife noticed a Maybach GLS parked outside their building, with a woman eating inside. "Who is that?" she asked, confused. "That's the homeless woman I gave the chicken to." Her daughter replied, "What did you do?" "Are you insane?" the wife yelled. "That food was for our family, not some fake street beggars who have more than we do." He stormed outside and banged on the car window shouting, "Get out of my property!" But her face suddenly went pale. It was her mother, the woman she had been separated from as a child. You're still alive," she whispered. The woman stepped out of the luxury car and spoke calmly. "My daughter, I've been searching for you all my life. I worked tirelessly and saved every penny to hire a private investigator to find you." The father stepped forward, confused. "But on the bus, you said you didn't have money for a ticket." She looked at him and said, "I wanted to test your heart before meeting my daughter's family, to know who I could trust with my legacy and my company, and none of you judge me by my appearance." Except her, the daughter collapsed into her mother's arms, tears falling. "I'm sorry, Mum. Pride blinded me, but kindness opened my eyes. I will never judge another soul again, and because God lives in every heart," she said through tears, "and I was wrong to think I was above anyone. Drop a heart if you believe we should never judge others.